Hi, my name is Eric Pennington. I'm the author of the new book, Waking Up in Corporate America, The 7 Secrets That Opened My Eyes. I want to tell you a little bit about my story and how I came about understanding some secrets that opened my eyes in my corporate career. Well, without getting into too much detail, I'm probably a lot like you. I worked in a couple of major corporations, and I started at a pretty low level, if you will, and then rose to levels that I never would have imagined, in some ways maybe beyond my wildest dreams. But there was something missing. And I began to wonder, is that all that there is? Now keep in mind, I spent almost 20 years inside of corporate America. And in my last stint, I had a pretty influential leadership role. But still, there was something missing. And what happened to me that really surprised me and scared me is I found myself bored. I found myself trying to make my job and my career do things that it didn't seem to want to do. And I asked a lot of questions of key mentors and friends, and I got a lot of different pieces of advice, let me tell you. But I really felt a need to start writing down some things that I had learned over this 15, 20 years that I'd been doing my corporate job, if you will. These secrets did not come about in some burning bush experience. They weren't deposited into me in one night. They happened over time. And if you were like me, that's probably how it happened with you, or it's happening with you. The first secret of the book is called Be Authentic. What I discovered in many of the times that I spent in meetings, in presentations, was that I always seemed to be trying to make it work for somebody else. My boss, my peers, maybe my boss's boss. It was almost as if I said to myself, Eric, you've got to take a break here. You've got to get off to the side and be somebody different in order to make it work and work well. And maybe by being someone else, I could be more successful. What I found out is that I did become more successful in the organization when I became somebody other than who I was. But I couldn't shake that gut feeling in me that said, this is not right. Now, don't get me wrong. It wasn't that I wanted to scream at the top of my lungs and jump on tables and say profane things to people. What it was is just Eric wanted to get out. And you know what I've discovered as I read more and I asked more questions and sought more advice is that, Eric, you can be successful and be who you are. As a matter of fact, that's important beyond what you maybe understand today. So I went forward and I started jotting some of these things down, and that's how these secrets started to come about. I won't give you all the secrets right here in this video. I can tell you, though, the very first one, Be Authentic, is near and dear to my heart.